installed. Okay, so now I have the motherboard installed into the case. There were 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 screws, I believe, that holds it in. It's in there. It went in without any problem. This is the back plate. You've got PS2, USB, HDMI, DVI, VGA, network, and more USB and audio. It's about 10 minutes later. I have the front panel connectors. Zoom in, I have those installed. And now here's the power supply. This thing, by the way, weighs more than this case does. It's going to make it a little top heavy. I'm not sure I like that too much, but they say the power supply is the heart of the system, and the better one you get, the better chances your system are going to have of surviving. So this wasn't too expensive. This was like 40 bucks on Newegg, and I seriously doubt that I'm ever going to tax this thing fully, so I figure it's worth it. Well, there's the power supply installed, hooked up, ready to go with everything. I've got my keyboard and monitor hooked up. We have the absolute bare minimum that we need to do a power on test and see if this will work. And last but not least, I did get myself an ISO bar so that I can protect this thing. Monitor flash for just a second. I'll reach back here. I'll flip the power switch. And we'll hit the power switch here and see what happens. Wait a second here. Let's try this. I think I had it on. Okay, time for some troubleshooting. Okay, we're back. I think I had the power and reset switch reversed. So we'll do this again. Does the monitor come up? We got a monitor. It says CPU memory change. Press F1 to run setup. It works. And it's quiet too. So here's the UFI. Well, now that I know that that's good, we will pause and we will do some more. One thing that I've decided that I don't like about this case is that in order to get components into it, you really have to wrench these things off because they're in there and you have to actually physically break the metal to do it. I'll just do one here and you can see what I'm talking about. You gotta really get in here. And since I got the board in, crap. I don't think I did anything there. One more complaint that I have about putting this together. The SSD, it only mounts down here on the bottom properly with the 4 screws. And these connectors, these power connectors, are not long enough to reach down from one to the other, so instead of just using one SATA power connector for the both of them, I ended up having to take one for the hard drive and then the other one for the SSD, so I'm going to have to use the Molex connectors with an adapter for the optical drive. I should point out that the optical drive, which is a SATA 1 drive, and a FireWire card are two things that are going to be coming over from this machine right here, which is now officially retired. Okay, I have everything in here that I'm going to have in here, at least for now. Hard drive, SSD, FireWire, and the video capture card. Next step is to fire it up again and see what it does. Well, here we are some times later. Everything is working, and we're going to install Windows. I don't even know what time it is. It's pretty late in the evening. It's probably like 1 or 2 in the morning now on a Saturday. I couldn't wait to do this, but we'll see what we get here. Well, it's about 24 hours later now, and I have it up and running, and I've been working all day to kind of move things over and install software and figure out solutions for the way I was doing things before. Right now the old computer is just doing a file copy, and then there's the hole where the DVD driver was, and I have another burner that I can put back in there, and I'll do that once I get everything over and synchronized. But in the meantime, just a little demonstration of SSD performance. If you don't think it's worth the money, I'm going to hit restart here, and I'll let it do its thing here. It's taking its time. Here it goes. Watch how fast this thing boots. "20 seconds to get to the login." I've never had a computer boot this fast before. And the other wonderful thing is that with the internet I can now watch HD videos. So all in all, I think my money on this system was well spent, and it's got a lot of room for future expansion if I wanted to. So that'll be all for now. Thanks for watching.